What's going on, guys? It's Seb. You can find me live on twitch.tv/Separer every single night at 6 p.m. PST. I'll have the link in the description for you. And today we are going to be talking about the silent meta, the thing sitting right behind Stompees and people don't even know it, Gemini Jesters. Now, Gemini Jesters is not only an incredible exotic, it is an incredibly annoying exotic. It's going to be something that every time you dodge, you disorient nearby enemies, gives them a little flash on the screen, does a tick of damage, and it temporarily removes their radar. Now, this is something that is going to be extremely crucial for trials, elimination, survival, even in sixes. It's something that you can use to keep enemies' health low. It'll be something that you can use to throw a target off of a revive. You guys need to get this. Here, let me show you a couple examples. So in this clip here, you can go ahead and see my lovely associate, Average Maddie, helping me test out a couple of different ranges. And you'll see that the range that you can use Gemini Jesters at is 22 meters on the dot. We used heavy for this example, and that is a ludicrous amount of range. Now, what this does is it not only works as a slight blinding effect from a range, but you can use it through walls. It stops enemy recovery, only health regen. If they start regenning shields, it's not going to work the same. And on top of that, it'll leave them absolutely clueless as to where you're coming from if you combine it with things like invis. If you use it on someone through a wall, they will not know what direction you're coming from. Let's go ahead and find a couple of games, and I'll pick out the best one. I'm going to show you guys exactly how insane Geminis can be in a public lobby. Alright, so in this first game, I'm going to go ahead and use Teraba and the Fractithist. Teraba is definitely going to be an exotic that does really well when you stay alive a long time, so Gemini Jesters will help us accomplish that. Looks like we got a game in progress, but it's not too late. Can probably bring it back. The nice thing about Gemini Jesters is when you use them, it tells you exactly where the enemy target is going to be. We're going to go ahead and use that to our advantage. Without a radar, he doesn't exactly know when we are going to challenge, so that's going to be one of the biggest upsides to Gemini Jesters. People aren't able to predict you nearly as well. That was a pretty bad challenge. See if we can get away with it. Get the dodge. He did go up. We did get Ravenous Beast. I'm going to go ahead and proc that. And since we did stay alive for that long, we were able to go ahead and get that huge damage ramp up. Teraba's a super fun exotic. And notice how every single kill we are, in fact, using Gemini Jesters to engage. And that way they don't ever have a proper grasp on what location we are coming from. We got one guy over here. He definitely knows that fight just ended, but he doesn't know where we are. Oh. Almost whiffed that by using a couple of abilities. Your ability to bait people into awkward situations is a lot higher when using Geminis. We know this guy's still on the left. It seems like whenever you use them, people go into straight panic mode. Nobody down here. A little bit of an awkward cleanup, but we were able to get it. Let's go ahead and respawn and see if we can head back into middle. The zone control is super nice on Wormhaven. People just kind of keep running into center. We're shameless, we'll use heavy. Geminis did work on the guy that was below us. He didn't know how close or far we were. This guy doesn't know where we're coming from. I'm gonna go ahead and reproc it since we are surrounded at the moment. This guy is below us to the left, so now that we have that information, we can push. He doesn't know where the tether is at the moment. Without his radar, he did manage to run away entirely. Hopefully this guy runs right into us. He does. Gonna go ahead and activate Ravenous Beast yet again. And we tethered the Arc Staff. Did go ahead and get picked off by Heavy, but we were able to get the kill on the supers that were in the game. Make sure that nobody's going to catch us up to us anytime soon. This guy looks like he's trying to protect some spawns. Go ahead and activate our Geminis on him as well. Try to get some chip damage in, make sure he stays weak. We can probably re-challenge this. Oh, he did get cleaned up. If we can get this guy to challenge, which we do, then we can activate the Geminis, and he'll just run away. It doesn't seem like it's the optimal strat, but sometimes people running away is your best option. That way you can get a better spacing. Even with Geminis, he was able to find us, and that way he got the double melee. I'm going to go ahead and push right back into middle. Did not get the radar disable on him. But we can use this last one to charge right into middle. Looks like there's two people off to the left. Get kind of close. Disabled the radar for him. And we're able to clean it up. Perfect. Geminis are 100% going to be an exotic that people are going to be going to a lot more often, just due to the fact that utility kickstart exists. Went over it a little bit at the beginning, but to go over it again, this is going to give you an extra 3 to 4 seconds off of your dodge immediately the second that you use it, which means that your Geminis are going to be up almost all the time. So make sure that you're pairing it with invisibility. You can use bottom tree. I used it a couple of times. It works better in teams than anything because of Heart of the Pack. But for Rumble and, you know, more clutch situations, I would recommend using top tree. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah, definitely give this a go. It's insanely fun and I highly recommend it. So appreciate you guys. Make sure to drop a sub, you know, drop a like on the video. And I am over on Twitch once again every single night. So I'll catch you guys there. If you have any further questions about anything, much love and have a wonderful evening.